What's up YouTube? It's Todd Horst here with TastyTracker, and today I'm going to go over how you deal with exercise and assignment in TastyTracker as you're tracking your stocks and options. So a couple things to talk about first here. For this discussion, assignment and exercise really are the same thing from my perspective as a programmer. You have an option that gets closed, and the closing of that option impacts an existing or not existing stock position. If you have an existing stock position and say you're selling a cash secured put and then you get assigned on that, those additional shares will merge into your existing stock position for that ticker. Opening and closing stock positions are done automatically, programmatically, so that you don't have to go in and say, I got assigned here, and then go over to the stock page and do that over there as well. Collected premium is, so when you sell a covered call or a cash secured put, that is counted as options income towards your options P&L. And the difference between the strike price and your cost basis is what's counted towards your stock P&L. I think that is what makes most sense. The caveat there is that, at least at this point, and I don't necessarily have intentions to change this, but if everybody speaks up, that's fine. But at this point, there isn't a wheel tracker which would say, here's all of the premium you collected all in one nice screen. It's certainly something I could do, but it's not slated at the moment. And sort of similar topic there is that this is a general solution. So again, this is not a wheel tracker. This is assignment and exercise, which can be applied to anything. So if you sell an iron condor and get assigned on one of your legs, this will work for you. So it's not just for cash secured puts or covered calls. I think that makes the most sense. Where I want to take this platform is to be very easy to use, but as comprehensive as possible, and not pigeonhole this feature set into just the wheel. But that is how I'll be presenting it today in the context of a wheel, and that's how I presented the last video on selling covered calls. So that's just some context. But one quick tip here is, if you have a vertical and you get assigned on your sold leg, and then to handle that, to close that position out, you exercise your other leg, I would recommend not going through the exercise assignment process in TastyTracker, and instead just close the position, including all your commissions there. Personally, that's what I'll be doing, and what I find the easiest, the least amount of input. That's the same thing, the same concept I have with when I'm rolling an iron condor, for example. I don't put in that I rolled my call vertical and then separately that I rolled my put vertical. I put that all in one change. That way it's less for me to enter into the system. But certainly if you want to do those in separate steps, exercising the one and assigning the other one, that's your call. You can do you. But I do want a bit of feedback. Does any broker that still charges to buy and sell stock, do they also charge a fee when you get an assignment, or is that assignment fee it? Right now, the assignment fee is the only fee that I have built into this. So let me know if there are brokers that still charge for stock, and then they also charge you the assignment fee and you get both. So I use Tastyworks, and Tastyworks does not charge for stock anymore, and they charge a $5 flat fee for exercise or assignment. So that's sort of the about. Now let's jump into what it looks like. So I'm back here on the wheel account that I started last time for the covered call discussion. This time, let's say we add a stock for Google, and I bought 100 shares, and I got a really good deal magically on a down day, and I only paid $25 for each one of those shares. So I'm going to hit save here. Then I can see that purchase history, and just like last time, I'm going to go in and cover this. I don't have the position set up. I'll accept the 29 strikes. Say I collected $1 for that, and expiration is next Friday. So of course this is just a super contrived example, but we'll hit save here. It says it's done, so that means it went over and created the options position for me. So I go over to the options page here, and we can see Google's already created at the 29 strike, one contract for $100. So I can click on this ... assign an exercise, and it will list all of these strikes that are in that position. Since this is just a call single, of course, it will only list that strike. If it's, for example, a call vertical, and I assign the one, it will automatically change the position type to be a call single. Same with puts. Any other position, though, that has more than one leg, or more than two legs, I should say. So if you had an iron condor and you assign all of the contracts at one strike, it will just change it to a custom strategy for you. So the default is to do it to custom. But if it's really simple, a call single or a put single, I can automatically change that for you. That was just a tangent there. Okay, so let's click assign here. And now it's going to ask me for a node. I can say shares called away, because now say Google's trading at $30, and so so my stock got called away because I sold the 29. So I hit save. And that's it. Now my option is gone. If I go back over to stock positions, the position that I had here in Google is gone. And we can see here that if I click on this, the note shares got called away is there. And I had bought them for $25 a share, but I had sold them for $29 a share. So that gives my profit to $400. And if I go to options history, I can see that I collected $100 on the call single. So that's really it. It does handle if you say get assigned for half of the contracts that you have, or if you get assigned on all the contracts you have on a specific strike, but you still have other strikes in that strategy, it will remove that strike for you. And so I tried to make it as robust as I can. There certainly are still, I'm sure, bugs here or there, although at the moment I'm not aware of any. So do let me know. You can either DM me on Twitter or send me an email, or get in Discord or whatever you want, and contact me that way to let me know of any bugs that you encounter, and we'll see if we can get this to be the best wheel and assignment exercise covered call, covered put system that is out there. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you next time. Thanks.